Hey, what's up, hello guys, it's Mika aka Mika Reads, and today we're going to be doing a little read along with me as I read the first book of the Throne of Glass series, Throne of Glass. Super excited to read this and super excited to start this since I just finished the ACOTAR series. For those of you who don't follow my Instagram, which is right here, Mika Reads, you guys might not know that I actually have COVID right now, so if I sound a little sick or nasally, that's probably why. But yeah, got COVID. Potentially have a kidney stone. Found that out 2 days ago because today's Wednesday, and Monday at 4 a.m. I actually had to go to the ER because I had intense back and hip pain and I had a fever of 102 degrees, and that is when I found out that I actually had COVID. So no school at all for me this week, no work at all for me this week. Now that my fever is finally gone and my headache's gone away, I can actually stand looking at a screen and reading. So we get to do a little bit of reading this week. So in light of this event, I decided to do a little poll on my Bookstagram story to see which booktube video you guys wanted to see first. Majority of you guys voted for Read a Throne of Glass with me, so that is what we're going to be doing for this video. You guys are going to be reading A Throne of Glass with me. You guys are going to be here to watch my reactions. You guys are going to see me read, my emotions, and just overall my thoughts on this book as I read through it. I hope you guys are excited just as much as I am, and yeah, let's go ahead and dive into it. This is the map. The map looks pretty cool. And here we are, chapter 1. After a year of slavery, goddamn. Okay. Thank you, baby.
You're welcome.
Princess treatment.
And your lunch.
And my lunch. Oh.
Careful, it's hot.
More princess treatment. Thank you, baby.
You're welcome.
I just finished chapter 1. Honestly, it was only a couple pages. I don't have like too much thoughts. I know that she's an assassin, but I'm curious to see who betrayed her and how she got captured. She's before the prince right now, so I kind of read the back and I like kind of know what's gonna happen, but I'm excited to see what's going to happen. And yeah, apparently the royal captain of the royal guard is gonna protect her. That's what the back says, but right now he seems like a douche. So I'm about to start chapter 2 and we'll see if my thoughts change. So I read like 2 pages, and first of all, I hate Duke Parrington. I hope Selena, I hope that's how you say your name, gets revenge and gets to throw him on the floor, because how dare he? How dare he? Second of all, so she was trained to be an assassin since the age of 8 because she was found by the king of assassins. That's interesting. Never expected that at all, so super excited to hear more about her backstory. She killed her overseer in 23 centuries. Goddamn. Girl's a badass. She took on 24 people. And she was only a finger's tip from the wall before she got knocked unconscious. Damn. So, the prince just goes, so? She never intended to escape. Like, she knew it was suicide, and okay, so this is how the competition got brought up. I just finished chapter 3. I think I'm gonna keep up with this whole little after every chapter update. I think that's like a good thing to do with the book for a little read along. So yeah, we got a little backstory. We got to know about their proposition, how she's gonna try to win her freedom. However, she has to compete under an alias. So I wonder what her alias is gonna be, because I hear a lot about a girl named Aylin who also has blonde hair. So I think that might be her alias. Not too sure. That's my prediction. We're gonna go ahead and get into chapter 4 now. This reminds me a lot of Feyre, how she had sunken in, like, you know, like her ribs were sticking out. She was super skinny, didn't eat a lot, like. And I know, and they're by the same author, so I'm sure there's like that, but it's like, it just makes me sad saying that, like, she hopes that her stomach can adjust and then she can eat again. Like, I don't think I really have much thoughts on chapter 4 besides like, oh, the prince has dogs. Like, that's the only thing that I was really like about, but other than that, not really much. The chapters seem to be like, honestly, like, it's like 2 pages before it's chapter 6. So I think I'm gonna do every like couple of chapters. So I'm gonna go ahead and read chapter 5 and 6 and then go ahead and give updates unless something happens. And then, you'll get like my reaction or like a little like I gotta talk about this. But until then, I think I'm gonna stick with 2 chapter updates since they are super short. I see the mention of Faye, and obviously that makes me think of my favorite High Lord from Akatar Recent, so we're learning a little bit about Faye. She had magic, she had powers. What? Fairies? There was little feet and flowers left by her god. Are there fairies in this book? The prince has feelings for her, doesn't she? Doesn't he? Guarantee he likes her. He's gonna fall in love with her. It's gonna be the whole love interest thing. But I've already been warned by everyone that SJM never likes to make this guy like her love interest, like the final guy she's with. So I'm trying not to get too attached, but like, can you blame me? Okay, we're on to chapter 7, so my thoughts for chapter 5 and 6 were just, oh my god, there's fairies and fae, and ooh, does the prince like her? I think, you guys kind of already heard like my thoughts and everything, because these chapters I actually had a lot to comment on. So now we're gonna go ahead and read chapter 7 and 8. Okay, so chapter 7 was actually a lot longer, and I have like 2 main things. One, I hate the king, like, ugh, I hate him. Reminds me of the king of Hybern. I hate him. Second thing is I think the prince is not his son, because he's saying that he looks nothing like him. He doesn't know where he got his eyes from, and like his mom doesn't even have those eyes, so adopted, a legitimate heir. I also like how the son was like, talking about how he took control over this one place. Like, okay, so the prince has some, like, some kindness in his heart. Okay. And yeah, I also really like Philippa, which is Selena's servant. Like her attitude, and just she takes no shit from her. Like, love it. Gives me Alice vibes from Akatar, and I really like that because I do miss Alice a lot. And yeah, going on to chapter 8 now. I have a little like midway important announcement. Look what came in, guys. I got my Kindle, and I made a cute little unboxing video right here. It's uploaded on my BookTok, and I'm probably gonna upload it on my Bookstagram too. But look, my Kindle came in. Yeah, she's severely like undecorated because I'm waiting for my stickers from Redbubble to come in. But once they come in, I'm gonna do a little like decorating my Kindle video. But yeah, I finally have a Kindle. Good morning, friends. And I say good morning because it is it is 9:30 a.m. of Thursday, the next day. So I ended up getting a headache. I ended up throwing up, so I didn't read any more of Throne of Glass, spent some time with my boyfriend, and then going to bed I started King of Wrath on my Kindle. But now that it's morning and I can like read the book and give you guys updates. That's funny. He's pointing at it. What does the symbol mean? It means you're wasting my time. Aww, the prince just gave her 7 books to read so that they could talk about it. Man sounds like a book boyfriend. I didn't even realize how much I've been reading until I got to this page, and then I looked and I was like, chapter 13? What? When did I even... Oh... Yeah, I was so immersed I didn't even realize. My thoughts, so they just did like the first run, a mandatory run after all the champions met together, and she ended up vomiting. But I can feel like for Selena how she's like, everyone thinks I'm a jewel thief, like I spent those years building up her reputation as a Darlin's, if that's how you say it, a Darlin's assassin, but no one knows it's her. But I do agree that it is smart because no one's gonna like size her up, but like, and then damn, Dorian and her ganging up on Lady Catelyn and being like, oh yes, but like I suppose it will be it will feel short for me or something like that. and like they had like one common enemy, and oh my god, he gave her, oh, I think I already talked about the books, never mind. But it's getting good, it's getting interesting. I'm excited to see the competition. I want to know more about the competitor, the black hair, gray eyes that keeps like giving her like charming smiles. I want to know a little bit more about him, and if he like knows her or something and knows who she is. Okay. Any special occasion?
Will you be my Valentine?
Yes.
Are you sure? I'm sure there's a lot of other prospects waiting for you. You choose me?
Yes, I choose.
Okay.
Isn't he the sweetest? I'm on chapter 17, and then the queen just called Dorian my pet. You're sulking again. Are you upset over something, my pet? Who calls their own son a pet? Like, so I've now made it to chapter 18, and the first thing I gotta say is, so one of the champions already dead. Selena related with the other one from when she tried to escape like that prison. He ran from like their formation and got shot in an arrow through his throat. You know, if he wanted to escape, he would have done it at night, so obviously he did it because he wanted to die. So that's a little sad. She's training, but she's been throwing up during runs, so I'm a little like concerned about like that aspect. I really like how Selena and the princess are becoming really good friends, and they were even gonna spar together until the prince stepped in. But the prince obviously likes her, so I'm really excited to see how like their love or their relationship is gonna develop, if there even is a relationship. But yeah, 18 chapters, we have this to go. But yeah, I'm gonna keep on reading, and then whenever I see fit, I'll give an update. I guess I fell asleep reading because I thought I got to the end of a chapter, and like my eyes kept refocusing, so I put my bookmark in. I was like on nap for a bit, but I indeed stopped in the middle of a chapter. Anyways, so my thoughts so far. So she had to do the second test, and let me tell you, the second test, she did the whole little run off the gargoyles, jumped and saved Knox, and like saved him and gave up first place, and that was like crazy to me, because one, she could have died, two, what did the king think, and crazy. Also, much to my earlier guest, her name is not Aylin, her name is Lillian. That is her code name. I don't know why I assumed that Aylin and her were the same person, but I guess I was wrong. So, her nickname is Lillian. We learned a lot about her ex-lover Sam. I believe he's talked about in Assassin's Blade. I read part of it back in high school, so it was a little like nice little revisit on that aspect. And yeah, I currently stopped in the middle of this chapter 23. I was a page in, and they're talking about how it's a holiday, so there's no training, and they're asking if she's gonna go to the service and whatnot. I almost thought she was about to escape. She got to the end of the tunnel, she started climbing the gate, and I was like, oh my god, she's gonna escape. No way, she's gonna leave the competition, and of course, she said that she's not gonna leave a common criminal, so she stayed. But for a second there, I really thought she was gonna leave. She found out other champions were allowed to go to the feast, but she wasn't. Oh. Prince showed up in the middle of the night. Oh. So the captain gave her a ring. Love triangle? Because, okay, pause. I'm a little confused. So she said that she thinks that, what did she say? She said she dreamed that she was walking down the long secret passage, but the first queen, who's like half fae, Elena Havillard, is like talking to her, saying, I've risked so much coming here tonight, and like, is she dreaming? Is she not dreaming? Is the fae visiting her dream? Like, what is happening? She said that she's like not alive, but her spirit doesn't haunt this place. Like, I'm confused. Okay, yeah, Selena just said, what sort of absurd dream is this? I agree. There's a portal between worlds? What? Okay, so something led both her and the queen there. because they want her to learn.
Hello?
I'm very confused. I want to know what happens. He's asking where she was last night. Uh-oh. Oh, I wonder if the thing eating all the champions is the gargoyles. Theory? Okay guys, I just made it to chapter 30 and just like, oh my goodness. She finally let loose in the training ring, kicked, what's his name? She's not even important enough to remember. Varen kicked Varen's ass in the ring and was like, next time I'll do that with my sword. That was iconic. But the fact that like Kane knows who she is a little like concerning. I like that Nox stood up for her. Oh, and the fact that they played pool together and he did the classic iconic let me show you how, reached over her and showed her how to hit how to hit with the Q. That was so cute. We're like about halfway done with the book. I'm gonna read and give you guys more updates on the way. So I know I said Varen was important, but I wasn't expecting him to be a victim. Bring on, chest cavity, scratch marks next to his body, like, he was like, I feel a little bad. Oh, she's a detective. She started to figure things out. Whatever did this sharpened its nails before it gutted him. Oh, I also want to revisit the fact that fairies visited her in like the first 2 chapters, I believe, left her flowers. I wonder if the fairies are gonna come back and like help her out. Her theory is so right. Someone's summoning this thing. I don't know why I thought it was gonna be like this big creepy like the Ator from Akatar, like this little thing like clawing at them. Like, of course someone could summon it. There's pups. The language. She said pups and he just said one of my bitches gave birth to a litter of mongrels.
Oh yeah. Hey. Well, female dogs, bitches.
I know that, but it's just like in a young adult's book. Like what? That just caught me off guard. Like not one of my dogs, just one of my bitches. Like, wow. So, God, I just read his name. Pelor just helped her out. When Elena first said, look to your right, you'll find answers there, I was tempted to look through the book and see if there was someone that was always standing to the right of her, you know? But all and behold, for the poisons test, Pelor was on her right, and all she did was look at him, and he told her, like, how to rearrange the poison. So she found herself an unlikely ally. Really hope he doesn't die. He's like starting to grow on me because of how like nice he's been, you know, like assassin to assassin, but like I'm scared she's gonna die. But ooh, she won the test. So Kane is like just showed up in front of her, a hand on his throat, gave him like a fish, and he took off running with no explanation. So she just said he seems bigger and bigger each day. I'm assuming that they've been using those wired, whatever it's called, I don't know how to pronounce it, symbols, or he's on like steroids or something and it's making him bigger. But I feel like Parrington is behind this because obviously, you know, he seems like to stand the most to gain out of this, and it was apparent from when Chow, I hope that's how you pronounce his name, the captain of the guard, was staring at him at dinner. You get like that far away look as if he was like communicating with someone, I think, and I feel like it's that like demon beast, so I feel like he's doing their bidding. Kane's a part of the game and they're doing stuff to make him like bigger and stronger, and he like doesn't want a part of it anymore. He wanted to warn her. But yeah, going off on a little tangent, but that's my little theory regarding that. And Selena vouched for this puppy to like live just because it doesn't want to be around humans, and the prince swore to her that the puppy would find a home. So Princess Nehemia, she just showed up at her room crying because 500 of the, I really don't want to pronounce it wrong, Elway rebels were massacred. Like, I hate this king. I hate the king of Adarlands. Adarlands sounds better, I think. King Adarlands, I don't know. I hate him. He is like literally the king of Hybern. Those two would get along so great. I got a little tired, so I'm now laying down as I read, and the prince just kissed her on the cheek goodnight. Their first like kissing contact. It was on the cheek, but like, I also wonder if the Duke Chow was gonna ask her to the ball as well, because then that's gonna start like a little like love triangle rivalry. But ooh. Okay, so I want to know more about Rosamund. Like, so Dorian was courting her, but like she's not here, so what is it about her? And then also Pelor, he didn't do well, so he got sent home. I mean, at least he didn't die, but I'm sad that like he's not there anymore. So she just found dozens of word marks under her bed. Bro, that's so scary. Oh my god. Is she like marked? Was she gonna be next? Like, did Elena's amulet actually like save her from that? Oh my god. Nehemia just talked to her in perfect pronunciation to common tongue. So that means she's been pretending not able to know. And I wonder if it's because she's trying to like wait for someone to talk like in front of her, because they're like, oh yeah, she can't understand the tongue. And then find out information. Oh my god, the betrayal. The betrayal. Oh. Okay, so it's now like Yulmus, I'm assuming. And Dorian gave her candy. So, oh my god, her teeth are red and he's teasing her for it. But he sent her 3 pounds and she ate half of it. 3 pounds of candy. Damn, man has a crush. He gave her the puppy for Christmas, or Yulmus. Oh my god. Okay, so I haven't given up to in a while, but she snuck into the ball as the queen that she is, and she looked amazing. And Dorian just put like his arm next to her head, like the I forget the Korean word for it. Kabadon, when they like do that. Oh my god. He left the ball without saying goodbye. I'm not interested in court ladies, he said thickly and kissed her. They kissed. He'd find a way to be with her. He had to. He'd find a way to make it work. Damn, I feel bad for Chow though. Captain Lagarde, I know he likes her too. I hate it. This feels a lot like the book Powerless by Lauren Roberts, because I liked both Kit and Kai. Obviously I shipped her and Kai, but Kit loved her and just... Okay, so I just got to the end of chapter 40 and I'm now on chapter 41, and I fully support my theory that Parrington is the one behind it all, because he's trying to convince the girl Kathleen to like poison Selena during the toast. And she noticed that she feels pain in her head whenever his ring pulses, and her instincts are telling her to like run away from him, but she's being like compelled to stay. So I guarantee, that is my theory, that he is behind it. He's controlling her, this and that. Another theory I have is that Knox is the one that betrayed Selena. That I was just thinking about that, and like, what if that happened? So things are getting juicy. I have a little under 100 pages left. Super excited to finish this book. She just mentioned again that she named her dog Fleetfoot, and I just want to say that that's fucking adorable. Like, Fleetfoot is such a cute name. She just like discovered what that symbol was, and it said, once the creature has been summoned, these marks guide the exchange. For the flesh of the sacrifice, the beast will grant you the victim's strength. And Cain has been getting bigger and bigger every time she sees him, and there's been more deaths. It's Cain. Parrington is controlling Cain, and Cain is like under the spell, and that's why he's performing these sacrifices. And since he's the one who's doing it, that's why he's getting bigger and stronger, and that's why, oh my god, it clicks, it makes sense. So I was kind of onto it, but like, so it is getting good. She just went into the passageways because she's thinking that it was Nehemia that was summoning the beast. So now she went down and she saw that there was footprints where there should have been dust, meaning that someone has been up and down. So she's exploring it, and now she hears a man talking, and I'm willing to bet that it is Cain. Was Cain. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it was him. Okay. Cain, the person who gotten stronger and better as the competition went on. She thought it was his training, but it was because he'd been using the word marks and the beast they summoned to steal the dead champion's strength. I knew it. I feel proud. Is Nehemia a healer? So, okay, so a lot happened. Selena just killed the Ritterak, or however you pronounce it, stabbed him with the king's sword, and then, but Nehemia was like freaking out, and then she put her in the tub, and then light, like, filled the room. I'm willing to bet Nehemia is a healer. Like, she just healed Lillian. Oh my god. So a little more to unpack. I keep switching reading positions because I can't get comfortable. But Selena just told Knox who she actually was, and he told her, do me a favor, rip off Cain's head off. Please, Selena, do me a favor, do that thing too, please. But yeah, so she just like revealed to Knox everything, who she really is, and he was shocked to find out that the queen of the underworld was a girl. But it's gonna get good. I'm excited to see what Kate does and how this plays out. Okay guys, so my hair looks different. I'm actually going back to school and work tomorrow because I tested negative for COVID. So I went ahead and I straightened, curled my hair, so it's no longer that puffy, like curly lines mess. It's now straight, silky. And we are, yeah, I have a piece of like tissue paper as my bookmark. Okay, we're continuing from page 46, or page 46, chapter 46. We are on page 339, so we have like 60 pages left. Super excited. And oh my gosh, so with Knox leaving, tomorrow she's gonna be dueling against Cain and the other two contestants, and then it's gonna be her fate decided if she's gonna be the king's champion or not. So let's go dive into reading. Snap. So Kathleen, okay, I honestly forget how to pronounce her name. Kathleen just poured the vial into apparently Selena's goblet. I don't know if she's gonna drink it and she's actually gonna be disoriented, if she's gonna like smell it and be like, okay, this is poison, or if they're gonna switch drinks. Like, I'm really like, I don't know what to expect at this point, and it's just her duel is about to begin. Nehemia just gave her like an iron staff, so I wonder if she like imbued it with magic of some sorts to help Selena out with this battle. Like maybe she kind of pieced it out that like, you know, Cain is working with like the word things too, so that maybe she's trying to help her out. I don't know. This is intense. Okay, she just won her duel, and the king just said wine for the winners. I'm hoping that Kathleen was like dizzy from opium and switched their goblets, because she was the one that got to hand it to each of them. However, I do know that the king is in cahoots with Parrington, so I have a feeling the king's on to like them wanting to kill her and also wants her dead, so I'm a little worried. Yeah, the king immediately had them go into a duel. He definitely does not want her to win. No, she's getting blurry vision. Okay, I'm glad that Dorian's catching on, because it says Dorian clenched his teeth, something was terribly wrong. Okay, so the prince knows she's been drugged. He knows about her parents? Cain knows about her parents? The tower was the portal. No, he ripped the amulet off and now sunlight's gone. Dang it, so it was protecting her from the hallucinations, but... Okay, Nehemia is making symbols with her fingers in the air. Come on, girl, save the day. Doors of wood, doors of iron, doors of air and magic, and from another world. Elena swept down. But I cannot protect you, I cannot give you your strength, but I can remove the poison from your body. Okay, Elena is saving the day right now, and if Selena is the poison's gone, hopefully she can beat Cain. I know she can beat Cain. She's strong, she's badass, like, she gonna win this fight now. She stood. Oh. Okay, chapter 50. She just stabbed his right side. I wonder what the burning mark on her head is though. Like, is it the 8-pointed star, or... My son's champion is the victor. She won. Okay, at least the king didn't try to... I mean, obviously, I feel like they're still gonna try to eliminate her, but she won the duel. Princess Nehemia collapsed. Cain and the king looked at each other, and he was about to stab Selena in the back. But because Chow saw it, he just took his sword and went, boop, stabbed Cain, like, okay, see ya, sayonara. Not gonna lie, I got scared when it said that he leapt between them. I was like, oh my god, is he gonna take the hit? But no, he didn't. He loved her, and no empire, no king, and no earthly fear would keep him from her. No, if they tried to take her from him, he'd rip the world apart with his bare hands. And for some reason, that didn't terrify him. He's so in love with her. But I'm trying not to get attached because I feel like he's not her love interest. Like, the king and Parrington are setting her up, Kathleen up. They're telling her, like, poison. You poisoned her? Why would you poison her? Like, as if you guys weren't a part of it. Damn, poor girl got set up for real. The princess had just admitted that she had gifts. Sorry. The princess just admitted that she had gifts and that she was able to see what Selena was seeing. So, am I right? I mean, obviously she can use power and magic, but damn, she really did save her life. What lurks beyond the veil of this world? Okay, so there's a veil around the world. It reacted to your blood in that way. Magic calls to magic. So she does have, Selena does have magic. I remember she said that when she was younger, but, excuse me, I didn't realize that that's like, it was gonna be like that important to the fact that like Bloodbane is gonna make her like remember this. Dang, so she spent months banishing and destroying all the creatures that Cain has been summoning. The marks under Selena's bed were drawn by her. I mean, okay, yeah, they were for protection, but she was the one that snuck in and drew them. Say hi. He's playing a Clash Royale game. Men. Nehemia gave her back the Eye of Elena, so she got her amulet back. I'm sorry I didn't save you. I should have been the one to kill Cain. Oh my god, this man is head over heels for her. Damn, so the king knows about the word marks. And he also knows that someone interfered and saved her. Chow finally went to go visit her. Oh, she hugged him. He kept trying to leave and she hugged him. Doran put his hands on her waist. I suppose this means we'll be stuck with each other for a while longer. He kissed her, but she stepped out of his arms. Though she wanted him, though she cared for him, she knew a lasting relationship wouldn't end well. That's sad. Okay, actually, see, I knew he wouldn't be a love interest, and I didn't want to get attached, but like, I thought, I mean, I understand why she pushed him away, but oh, it gave him hope. Hope that he had not lost his soul in the act of killing. Hope that humanity could still be found and honor could be regained. She had come out of Endovir and could still laugh. Oh, Chow. Okay, so Lena's telling her that she's going to continue to watch over her no matter how many times she shoves her away, and that eventually Selena's going to be able to hear the voices crying to her. So I'm really curious if like Selena's descended from like Elena's bloodline. Like, that is another theory I'm throwing out there. Blood ties can't be broken. Blood ties can't be broken? Did I call it? Did I call it? Does that mean that she is descended from Elena? Okay, chapter 55, last chapter, I think, because we're on page 401, so I'm assuming it's the last chapter. The king just threatened to kill Chow if she does not return. And then Nehemia. We did it! We finished! Oh my god, I don't even own the second book. We need to buy the second book tomorrow, baby. I need to read Crown of Midnight. This was so good. Actually, you know, honestly, where did I stop yesterday? Honestly, I want to say I read like the majority of this today in one day, which is Thursday, because I believe I stopped on page like 39. I believe I started reading from chapter 7 today. I don't know, I mean, I guess I'll see back when I watch the video, but I feel like I only read like that much yesterday and majority of the book today. But oh my god, this was super good. Thank you again to whoever bought this off my Amazon wishlist. This was an exciting video to make, and this was also one of the books on my TBR. I cannot wait to dive into the second book. And thank you to all of you guys for watching this YouTube video. Up next, I believe I'm going to be doing 24 hours of reading for my February TBR. So stay tuned for that video. And yeah, other than that, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. I don't know if you made it to the end of this video. Comment your thoughts about this book if you read it. But yeah, thank you guys again for watching. Bye!